True shit. Just want y'all to see that. Why do we film everything? I'm so glad you asked, Vortex, because I know you've been begging to ask that question. In case you're new to this channel, I guess this is a documentary. I didn't realize that it was a documentary until I just started filming it. Everybody else films stuff because they want attention. They film stuff because they want approval. They put stuff on the internet to showcase a particular idea of themselves and their identity or whatever. I am the complete opposite of everybody in society. I don't agree with the majority of things that are happening, and not just now. Like, I've felt this way since the 90s. All throughout my life, you know, I've attempted to put myself in this world, and every time I do that, I always regret it, and I just can't wait to check myself back out of it. So, you know, I've been friends with a lot of sheep. I'm still friends with sheep. My whole family's sheep. I've dated a lot of sheep. It's unfortunate, really. I need to date some unconventional person. Some unconventional pioneer type. Because it's just like, I don't fit in. I don't fit in. And every time that I try to fit in, I just want to commit suicide even more. And there's this misconception about people that are supposedly sick. And by sick, I mean diagnosed with some sort of mental illness. They think that we're so miserable. I think that everybody in society is miserable. And so many of them have no idea. Which is why they keep choosing misery. It's why they keep choosing degeneracy. It's why they keep choosing a bunch of things that don't make any sense. The reason why I've been filming the comedy scene in Nashville so much is because, in case you haven't noticed, there's a race war that has been brewing since the 60s, okay? And it was ignited when Barack Obama was the president. When Black Lives Matter first started, and Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown, and, you know, all that. And so, because there's this particular picture being painted by the media, I'm trying to show the exact opposite picture. And I want people to know that there are all kinds of black people and white people hanging out, having a good time. The fact that so many people are in interracial relationships kind of shows you that this racist narrative that they're painting just isn't anywhere near as prevalent as they really want it to be. Now, I'm not even remotely suggesting that there isn't a lot of racism, but I don't think it's for my people. I really don't. Because if my people do anything, it's constantly apologize for things that they have nothing to do with. And take responsibility for other people's mistakes. Or take responsibility for the fact that other people have hostility towards them. Now, I'm just not the type of person to let people off the hook. Because, you know, I like accountability. I like responsibility. We don't have enough of that, not just in America, but in Western demoralization in general. But the reason why everything's falling apart, you know, there's no faith in the truth. Nobody cares about the truth. And it's just very troublesome. So, you know, I've worked in restaurants for the past 15 years. So this idea of like white people becoming a minority, it doesn't frighten me as much as it should frighten people that have kids. You know, like I think about my neighbor's kids, and they're the cutest kids in the entire world. And the fact that they would be discriminated against all because they're white, they can't help that shit. And even what if we could help our race? What if we could, like, talk to God about that? Well, you could always, like, go to a doctor and see what they can do for you. I mean, if they can change gender, they can change race, can't they? I mean, that'll probably be the future, because all the white people will want to change their race. But they already do. They already do. I mean, what do you call that when you're just constantly bitching about white people and you're constantly talking shit about yourself? I mean, that's so self-deprecating, man. And it's like only black people that hate themselves and have no self-respect or integrity would go along with that shit. But anyway, yeah, I just think about this world. I think about the kids living in this world, and it's just so disturbing. I mean, that's why I don't have a smartphone, man, because I could see that future. When those things came out, I was like, this is going to be so bad for society. And I probably should have known that I was conservative based on that alone. The fact that I was thinking about the future. My parents have always accused me of being very irresponsible because I do drugs. I mean, I used to do drugs. I don't do drugs anymore, but I did drugs for a long time. And they thought I was so irresponsible. But what's really silly about that is that they're not thinking about the future like I am. Why are you going so slow, bruh? Bruh, why are you going so slow? Speed up. That's what society says, because society can't go fast enough, apparently. I mean, we need to slow the fuck down. This is ridiculous. You know? I try to be... Oh, shit, 5-0. Hold on.